Hey, hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today I'm going to talk about adjust your sails to the future. When you can't change the direction of the wind, adjust your sails. That's a quote from inspirational writer H. Jackson Brown Jr. It's one that has depth and meaning if there are things going on in your life that you can't control, right? The only things that you can change are those over which you have control, which you have control over. So you need to find a way to get on with your life, or in this analogy, adjust your sails and look to the future rather than spending more time on what's not working. So if a sailor knows a storm is coming from a certain direction, he or she will adjust the sails and let the wind blow them in the opposite direction. So remaining on the same course might mean being caught up in a disaster that could sink the boat. Well, it's the same with your life. Sometimes we aren't quite ready for change when it comes. You know, it just happens. And then we're left to adapt with the differences the best we can. So, continuing on a course where disaster is looming and just waiting for it to take you down might make it impossible for you to ever get out of the storm and head on to safe passage. It might be difficult to change a course that you've been on for a long time. I mean, that route's familiar. And even though it's filled with turmoil, it can still be strangely comfortable just because it's familiar. We don't like change, right? So taking an unknown course of action might be scary, but it might be necessary if you're going to get on with your life and take action to make changes that's going to bring you success and happiness. So I have three ways that you can adjust your sails when you're dealing with change. So the first one is to assess the situation. Understand where you've been, where you are now, and what the conditions are. This assessment is part of the phase of helping you to let go of what was and getting your head around what is. Getting the understanding of what's really happening and where you really are right now. And the idea here is to stop worrying because worry won't get you what you want. And so practice replacing negative thoughts with positive ones, and soon it's going to become automatic. And then determine the wind direction. Next, take time to determine what the wind direction is and how it's affecting the path to where you want to go. This realigning phase will be important to refocusing your goals and expectations for the future. Mentally prepare yourself by gathering knowledge about your new course of action. Visualize it. Visualize yourself in your new role in the future. Remove any of the negative elements from your life. It might be difficult because some of the negative elements might be friends or family or others, but you know what? It's a necessary action that's got to happen if you want to get through that present storm in your life. And then sail your boat. Remember, you were already sailing, right? It's just that the wind has just changed. Something changed. It doesn't mean it's ended. It just means it's changed, and you're going to be okay. Seriously, you will. You will adjust. You just need to keep going, keep sailing. Even if you just feel a little off balance at times, you're going to still get more confident and the seas won't remain this rough for too long. I mean, you'll probably still run into situations you're unprepared for, and you may make some wrong decisions on the path, but perseverance will get you through the dark and stormy times and it will guide you to safety. And, I mean, you'll get there. It's an up and down road, right? But you only have to look at any weather forecast to know that storms come and go. And life is the same, right? Our life replicates the ups and downs of the waves that come with it. Just like that, if you're setting your sail. So set goals, take action on them, and stay the course. You know what they say, right? Change is the only constant. The best thing you can do is learn how to effectively sail the changes that come your way. And then soon you'll realize that your dreams and desires for the future, soon you'll see them and they'll come. So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. What stood out for you about what I talked about? Do you have any times in your life when you've needed to adjust your sails? How did that help you to get to where you wanted to be? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear your stories. I don't see anybody live on me today, right now, and it could be just that I'm not seeing you, but that's okay. If you are here, thank you for being here. And if you're watching the replay, thank you. I appreciate you. So go out there and have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.